What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. This one's a little bit of a more serious one, so I'm gonna keep it very short and sweet and to the point. But I am just, first of all, may I say, actually, before I start rambling and jumbling, I am sick and tired of the way the gaming community gets treated on the internet and how we never really stand up to anything, and if we do, it's a very, very small percentage. Now, what I'm about to say is something I never ever in a million years thought I would ever hear myself saying, let alone letting my eyes even see, let alone thinking there'd be someone to actually do this, alright? Now basically, Belgium's Gaming Commission declares that loot boxes are considered gambling and wants them banned in Europe. Yes, you heard that correctly, okay? Anything with loot boxes in video games and anything nowadays, it's considered gambling, as like it's just meant to be lucky stuff and all of this, alright? This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Now this is just the first point I want to talk about on how the gaming community has just taken so much shit recently. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous, and how 2018 is looking. Now, first of all, this is just insane, and whoever wrote this thing, whoever came up with this decision, is simply a flat out fucking idiot. I mean, I cannot think of any other way to describe that, alright? On the bright side though, microtransactions in video games would probably very much die down right now. But that's not the point. This is suckish on a whole new level, right? Because loot boxes in games, yeah, it's not usually everyone's #1 thing, but in majority of big title games nowadays, they do have this stuff, and it is super fun to do. But the fact that this is going to be attempted to be banned in Europe is absolutely crazy, because of course this is Europe, okay? In case you didn't know, Donald Trump does not run Europe, and that means if Donald Trump sees this, he'll probably think, hey, this is a fucking good idea as well. Let's do it in the US. Now, I don't live in the US, I live in the UK. Technically we're still a part of Europe until like a couple of years more time, which is actually a really good thing right now. But the point is, it's absolutely insane, and I feel like the gaming community, again, we just sit there and let this fucking shit happen. We just seriously do absolutely nothing about it, but pretty much moan. We don't actually step up and become a voice. Now, second of all, another thing that still blows my mind, and something that I've been talking about the last couple of days, as some of you might know, is that game developers are making their games exclusive. Now, although we know this is something that has been happening, a lot recently, well, not recently, I mean for the last couple of years, you get exclusive video games, right? But we are in 2018 almost, okay? The gaming community has definitely got so much bigger than it ever has been, pretty much in the last like couple of years. Second of all, not everyone still has both consoles, because people simply either A, cannot afford to get it, or B, simply don't see the point on it, or just C, I don't really know. There's got to be another option, right? It doesn't make any sense to make video games exclusive titles nowadays. This is another thing that as a gaming community we do not stand up to, and it is so fucking stupid, because it is what's going to run the gaming community down. In total, we just don't use the powerful voice that we have, but we all don't realize, pretty much. Now, I've said this on many occasions, great games coming up, exclusive titles not a good thing, drive sales down, all of that, but what about the fans of a series? Why do developers and people that sign these deals and whatnot not think about the key thing, right? For instance, I'm a fan of the Spider-Man series, and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys watching this video that are probably the same as well. Now, what blows my mind is that their new Spider-Man game coming out next year is of course going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Again, what about the fans, right? Not every Spider-Man fan, guess what I'm going to say next is going to blow your mind, but has a freaking PlayStation 4. But hey, it doesn't really matter, right? Because we don't care about the fans. We're just going to drop a cool ass game, but make it restricted to people. This is absolutely crazy. Why can we not just all enjoy video games no matter what console we are on, and pretty much like in terms of how we play? Why can we not multi-platform stuff? Alright, like, does that make sense? Let's all enjoy a game and be a positive community, because media hate our community in general. YouTube nowadays, I feel like they're slightly attacking us. They're like demonetizing loads of like YouTube gamers videos and stuff like that. So that's pretty much another sign that, hey, money is becoming a big thing now to kind of eliminate us. And lastly, games are just coming out that are either A, not completed, or just have a bunch of fucking stupid microtransactions in there, even though you buy a season pass. In this case, the game I'm talking about is Assassin's Creed Origins, but again, we did not use the voice that we have, and I am sick and tired of this. I feel like it is time to step up. But guys, I want you to leave your thought in the comment section below. Leave all your thoughts, alright? Whether they're good or bad, right now in the comment section below. If you think you agree with me in this video, then drop a like on this and share it as well. My voice is just a very tiny ant amongst millions and millions of other people, of course. Now, it only, of course, takes everyone to come together and to really, like, stand up against all this bullshit going on in the gaming community in general and actually use the voice we have. But, like I said, get in the comment section below. It's something I wanted to get off my chest because when I saw this thing and it turns out it was actually legit, it blew my flipping mind because at first I thought, this is just a little troll, right? Nothing actually major, and then kaboush, right? It actually is a legit thing. So super stupid, but like I said, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you missed the previous video, the link is in the description below, but I will see you in the next one. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and adios amigos.